Let's turn you that way. Hello guys, and welcome to today's video. So today we're gonna be doing something a little bit different, but I'm very excited for it because I love reading. But basically I'm gonna be doing a book haul because I've acquired about 12 books in the past couple weeks, so I thought I'd share them with you guys. If you know me, you know that I absolutely love reading. I read a fat ton of books. The two places that I ordered books from for this video is Amazon and Book Outlet. I go to Amazon for more like new releases or if I want a book shipped really fast because I have Amazon Prime. Book Outlet has really great deals. I can get hardbacks for like $5. The shipping just takes a little bit longer, but we love both of them equally, so I'm here to share these books with you. The first book that I picked up is Supernova by Marissa Meyer. This is the third book in the Renegades trilogy and absolutely love this series. Also, I want to put this out there, I suck at explaining books, so I'm really going to try my best to not stumble through this, but the first book in the series is called Renegades, and it basically is set in this world where like society has crumbled, but it's built itself back up again. And so there's these superheroes called Renegades, and they're kind of like policemen, I guess, and they police the city. But the main character, Nova, doesn't really believe in the Renegades. They've disappointed her in the past, which you find out literally in like the first chapter what happens. But so she has this whole plan to kind of get back at the Renegades for what they've done, and so basically that's what this is about. That was a horrible explanation, but yeah. So this series, I read it, and then also my friends Alicia and Reese read it, and they all finished it before I did. But I was midway through the second book before I was like, wait a second, let me look up what Adrian looks like. Adrian is the other main character, so I was like, wait, what does he look like? Little did we know he's actually black, and I don't know why we didn't see this, because they literally explains in the book, it talks about how he has dark skin and all of this, but like we just didn't pick up on that, and we were utterly shocked. Like, that's just not how we pictured him in our mind. So it was a cultural reset when we found out. But yeah, I mean, I'm all for it, all the diversity, we see you, but it was shocking. It really was, especially because they had gone through all three books thinking that he did not look like that, but apparently he did. He does look like that. He's black. So we're here for that though. Yeah, so that is the first book. These next three books are a series, and the fourth book actually comes out this December, which I'm so excited for. But that is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. So we have the first book, An Ember in the Ashes, the second book, A Torch Against the Night, and then this third book I actually picked up from Book Outlet. That's A Reaper at the Gates. This story kind of follows a girl named Laya, and she lives in this martial empire, which I forget, it's supposed to be, I think, kind of like based off the Roman Empire maybe, I'm not exactly sure, but it's very brutal. And so her brother is arrested for treason, so she runs to the resistance, and she says she'll help them out if they will help her rescue her brother. She becomes a spy for the resistance, and she poses as a slave for the commandant, which is like a very high up, kind of like a leader in this society. And it's just a great book. I would say so far the second one is my favorite, just because this one has a little bit more world building and this one more is like the characters and the story. But I love both of these books. I'm currently like a couple chapters into this one as well, so very excited. These next three books that I picked up from Amazon are also a series, and this is a series I really had no interest in like reading until Cassandra Clare came out with this new book, I think this year, called Chain of Gold, which follows the children of these books. And so I was like, you know what, I might as well read them. And it also was a great price, because for one of these books it was like $12, but then if I got all three it was $15. Like, Amazon really did something there, so I just ended up buying all three. And that is the Infernal Devices series by Cassandra Clare. The first book is Clockwork Angel, the second book is Clockwork Prince, and the third book is Clockwork Princess. If I'm being completely honest, I have no idea what these are about, but I did read the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. Loved that. I read it I think like 2 summers ago. Amazing series. And I think these were written after she wrote the Mortal Instruments series, but they take place prior to that series, so it's in the same like world though, and I don't even know how to explain it, like, because I don't know what these are about. The world is basically full of shadow hunters and demons and vampires, and it's so entertaining. I love it. So I'm very excited to have these on my shelf. Okay, so basically the rest of these are romance except for one. I really don't know if it's romance or not, but spring and summertime YA romances go crazy. I love romance books, like a little too much. I really read a lot during spring and summer because they are always releasing a bunch of new ones, and I feel like it's just the perfect time to read those types of books. I don't know. So from Amazon, I got Meet Me at Midnight by Jessica Pennington. This, I believe, came out either this month or last month, but it's just a fun summer romance. This follows two swimmers who are kind of like enemies. They have a little feud going on, and so something happens where whatever they're feuding about, they get kicked out of their summer lake house, and so they join forces to kind of get back at the lady who kicked them out. And it just looks like a fun little summer romance set on a lake. Yeah, definitely vibing with this. Very excited. And yeah, we're gonna move on to the couple books that I got from Book Outlet. I actually just placed another order on Book Outlet, but that won't be in this haul. If you guys want to see another book haul, I definitely will have another one because I've been ordering books left and right. But this next book I got is When Summer Ends by Jessica Pennington. She is the author of Meet Me at Midnight. This is her newer release, and I think this one she released last summer. But this is another summer romance. Are we surprised? Basically, this follows two characters, a pitcher who is like the golden boy of the town, and then they describe the other main character as a straight-laced girl. This boy, he has decided he's not going to play baseball anymore, but a lot of people don't know it's because he's losing his sight. So he's dealing with that, and then the other character, Olivia, she thought she had it all figured out, but then her internship falls apart, her boyfriend breaks up with her, and her strange mother comes back in town. So they end up, Olivia and what's his name, Aiden, Olivia and Aiden end up working at the same summer job together, and it's kind of them going through the summer and figuring out their lives and just, yeah, their adventures. I'm very excited for this, and these just give me summer vibes, and I'm here for it. This next book is The Loneliest Girl in the Universe by Lauren James. This is the one that I'm not sure if it's like a romance or not. I really am not quite sure what to categorize this as. Sci-fi, like, I don't know. It follows a girl named Romy who lives in space with her parents, but then somehow her parents die and it leaves her alone in space, hence the name of the book. Oh, did I mention the spaceship that she's in is not headed towards Earth? It's like headed towards, it doesn't specify, but away from Earth. So that's a problem. But she tries to make the best of her situation, and so she's been communicating with her therapist back on Earth, and then NASA alerts her that they're sending another ship to kind of meet her and help her out, and so she begins exchanging messages with him, and I'm not sure if that's like a romance type of situation or what it is. I picked it up because this cover is so cute and minimalistic, and also the plot, but also the cover. So it's like, I'm such a sucker for covers. Anyways, this next book, I literally just finished, I think it was yesterday? Yeah, I finished this yesterday, and I've been wanting to read this for so long, and it's You'd Be Mine by Erin Hahn. This follows two country singers, actually. The girl's name is Annie Mathers, and the boy's name is Clay, and so he kind of has a bad boy reputation, and so to kind of fix that reputation, he enlists Annie to come on his tour because she's got that good girl type of vibe going on, and so he thinks that'll kind of save his image. And I thought this was going to be like a cute summer romance, which it is, but it also deals a lot with grief because Annie's parents were actually very famous country singers, and they died in this book. I think it takes place like 5 years ago, so when she was a lot younger, and she's kind of dealing with that, and Clay's dealing with his own grief as well. So it's a lot about like dealing with grief, and it's sad but cute, and it's a little summer romance in there, and it's just, I really enjoyed this book. So yeah. This last book is Royals by Rachel Hawkins. This also has a different name and cover, so I really don't know why, but it's also called Prince Charming with a completely different cover. But yeah, this book follows a girl named Daisy, and her sister is engaged to the Crown Prince of Scotland. So Daisy does not want to live in the spotlight. She does not want to be thrust into this world of royalty, but she kind of has to be. Like, that's just the way the cookie crumbles when her sister is engaged to the Prince of Scotland. And so they enlist Miles, who is the Prince of Scotland's younger brother, to kind of help her out through this kind of new, not world, but like basically this world of royalty. So there's a little romance with that, and yeah, I mean, what can I say? So those are the 12 books that I bought in the past couple of weeks, and I'm very excited to read them. I've read a couple of them already, and it's going great. It really is. Yeah, having a good time. Anyways, I really hope I didn't botch like trying to describe those books. If you really want to know more, I just look them up, but those are the books that I've been buying. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Guys, I did it. And this is way too many books. Like, I'm kind of insecure holding all of these up. These are the very first bike shirts I've ever owned. I used to think they were so ugly, but then I was like, wait a minute, you guys might be onto something, and they're kind of cute. They kind of make my thighs look big, but it's okay. Okay, that's it. Bye.